Hello, Western Hills. Good morning once again. I believe it's a Wednesday morning. I believe that's correct. We are continuing our study on our morning devotionals on building bridges from heart to heart with my good friend, Ray Beeson. That's right, Ray Beeson, member at Western Hills, father of Gayla Pugh, just a great guy, servant of God. Appreciate his example. And if there's anything that I could think of that would really talk about Ray Beeson is the subject of growing up. Brother Ray has grown up. He is a mature man, a someone who loves God, someone who loves people, someone who's devoted to the word, someone who pours himself into God and let God pours himself into his life. You can see that. And you can see that through so many people who are growing up. And it's not like you ever get to the point where you've grown up. You're always growing up in the Lord. You're always changing. You're always moving. Susie and I've got three boys, DJ, Jack, and Johnny. DJ's a sophomore in college. Jack's a sophomore in high school. Johnny's an eighth grader. All three of them are on different levels. All three of them are different. All three of them are growing up in their own way of doing things. All three of them right now, to be honest with you, are a little bit on the selfish side, just like all of us. You know, if it benefits me, then it's easier to do. My three boys are like that. Your kids are like that too. Don't sit there and say, well, my kids are perfect. No, they're not. Okay, they're growing up. And guess what? I'm 47 years old. I still need to grow up. I still need to mature. I need to be building bridges to maturity. I need to build this spiritual bridge. Let God continue to work in my life so I can grow up. The Bible tells us that we need to be growing up. The Bible tells us that life's going to be hard. The Bible tells us that life is going to throw us curveballs. It says Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's an encouraging verse, but also inside that verse, if you notice, I can do all things. That means there are going to be things that are coming down the pike that we're going to need God's strength for. There are going to be things that are going to happen in your life, in my life, that I cannot handle on my own. I can't get through it. Susie is a wonderful, beautiful, super smart person, good Christian woman that I can lean on. But guess what? There are times where I have got to lean on the strength of God to get me through my problems. Yes, God can work through Susie and help me out, but ultimately, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I know there are things that are coming down the pipe that's going to be tough. Another verse, Hebrews chapter 13, verse 6, the Hebrew writer says this, so that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper. I need help. I'm going to struggle with things. And the Bible commands maturity. The Bible says that we've got to continue to grow. We've got to continue to move towards maturity in our faith. We've got to grow up. We've got to continue to build bridges to spiritual maturity. July 1988 was a fantastic month for me. I went to Bible camp, having the time of my life at Short Mountain Bible Camp in Woodbury, Tennessee. Had this deep conviction in my heart. I grew up reading the Bible, going to church, listening to my mama tell me about God, listening to other people, listening to my youth minister like Joey Spann, another minister named John Temple, had friends around me encouraging me, telling me, hey, David, it's time for you to give your life to Christ. And I did. July 1988 at Bible camp, summer camp, I gave my life to Jesus. I was baptized in a Dunkin' booth because we were too lazy to go to the swimming pool. I got baptized in a Dunkin' booth. And in July 1988, I gave my life to Jesus. I sure am hoping that right now, in August of 2020, I hope that I have grown a little bit since July 1988. I hope I'm a little bit more mature. I hope I've got more self-control. I hope I can control my mouth and my tongue a little bit better. I hope I can get past selfish tendencies. I hope I don't have to just stay on the milk of the word. I hope I continue to dig deep. I hope I continue to try to ask the hard questions about my faith. I hope I continue to grow. And it's not that I ever achieve maturity. I'm continuing to mature. I'm continuing to build this bridge to God, to faith, to my mature ways of acting. I've got to continue to do that. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. The Lord is my helper. I'm telling you, life is going to drive you nuts. And you need to mature in your faith in order to be able to handle it. So I'm just encouraging you today. Continue to grow, continue to stretch, continue to go down that road, continue to search the scriptures, to pray, to go to church, to be surrounded with people that will challenge you, encourage you, build you up, pull you down the road, push you down the road. Continue to be with those people. And I'm telling you, there is going to be a difference between your faith now and your faith of yesterday. So I'll leave you with one question that Brother Ray Beeson asked us in his book. Explain the difference between a new Christian and a mature Christian. What is the difference? What is the difference between someone that's a mature person in their faith and someone who's just a baby in their faith? Is there a difference? There should be many differences. Please take time to answer that question and think about that. Hope you have a great day. God bless you. Keep building bridges from heart to heart.